So this is episode 8, I believe, of the whatever this is, talking about empty nest syndrome for men. And if this is the first time you've seen me, I am not a counselor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I am nothing more than a middle-aged dude who is recently been thrust into the empty nest syndrome that we call it. That means my wife and I, who've been married for 23 years, we have a daughter who is away in college, and our son just graduated high school a year early, and he joined the Marines, which we'll get into. So, like I said, he joined the Marines. He left for boot camp. This is the 3rd week he's been gone. I meant to do one a little earlier. Just haven't felt like it, I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. It's been difficult not being able to see him or talk to him at all. I don't see my daughter, but I can pick up the phone, I can call her, we can talk. I don't see my son, and I have no way of communicating with him. We did get a letter from him two or 3 days ago. That was the first contact we'd had through the mail. And so he gave me his address, and I was able to send him out one letter, and I wrote another one to send out today. So that's positive. His letter to us was... it was short. It was very short. I was going to say short and sweet, but it wasn't very sweet. He said, "I don't know what to say." Pardon my language, but this is what he says. "I don't know what to say. Shit sucks. No sleep, little food, no shower, and a lot of yelling." And that's pretty much how he summed up his first week or so. Of Marine boot camp at Parris Island in South Carolina. So, he's struggling a little bit. I think he's homesick, which is normal. He's a 17-year-old kid still, really, and he's feeling a little homesick, and he's struggling a little bit. But that's normal. Like I said, most people his age, they graduate high school and they might go to college, and when they get homesick in college, what they do? They can call, they can text, they can whatever. They can communicate, email, or they can come home, and he doesn't have that option. So it's going to be rough for him. And I knew that. He may not have known that, but I knew that. Not from firsthand experience, just kind of common sense knowledge to me that it's going to suck. So... what I don't know or didn't know is that it's gonna suck for me too. Not comparatively. It's not a competition. He wins. I'm sure what he's going through is far worse than what I'm going through. But it sucks. It sucks being home. I don't want to say it sucks. It sucks being home, just my wife and I. But it's different. It's very, very different. And I love my wife. She's fantastic. I'm more than happy to spend the rest of my life with her. But I really liked having kids around, and now we don't. It's very quiet. That's one thing. My son used to sit in the living room and play his video games, and he's got his headset on. He's talking to his friends, Carson, and all I would hear is bro, wow, bro. It's just bro over and over and over. And in the last 2 weeks since he's been gone, sometimes I just imagine him sitting at his Xbox, and I just hear his voice going, bro, over and over. But he's not there, and it's taken some getting used to. It's a little bit lonely. It's very, very quiet. There's parts of it that, I don't know. There's parts of it that really suck. I'll just be honest with you. There's parts of it that don't suck quite as much, but I'm trying to stay busy. I haven't done a great job of it lately. How am I staying busy? We're running a relay race at work. I know you're thinking, that sounds like elementary school stuff, but this is a 200-mile relay race. It's called the Blue Ridge Relay, and we have a team of 12 people from the fire department. All of us work for Holly Springs Fire Department, and we're going to run this relay. It is September 5th and 6th. September 5th and 6th. Yeah, however you say it. It's a 2-day race, starts in Virginia up in the mountains, and so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I've been training for it. Got to do a lot more training to get ready. It's the logistics of it, getting everybody ready and who's going to run what leg. That's kind of kept me fairly busy, or at least kept my mind off of the quietness at home. Enjoying the new position at work. Been busy, July 4th coming up. That's going to be a big day for me. Very, very, very busy. This is kind of what I do. We go to these events and we plan them out, and we try to make sure that people see us and know us, and they get comfortable with us. And my kids handing out stickers and coloring books and things like that. So that's fun. And it's been a distraction, a good distraction for me. Wife stopped working. Yeah. She's still in school, but she stopped working to have more free time and some things. And so it's pretty much just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. That's pretty much it. It's, again, I wanted to do something earlier, like right after he left. I just didn't feel like it. The first night was rough. Second night was a little less rough. It got better, and I guess it's still improving, but they're gone. And they'll come back, but they're not coming back to stay. Things have changed. My life, my world, my home, everything has changed. And I have to accept that, and I have to understand that. And I have to know that that was an inevitable part of being a father. This is what we wanted, right? We wanted to raise good people who go out into the world and do good things and live their lives to the fullest and experience things. So, and that's what they're doing. I wish they would have waited a little bit longer, but it wouldn't have made a difference. I'd still feel the same way I feel now. Again, I'm happy for him. I love him. I've talked to my daughter a couple times, maybe a little bit more frequently now that the house is empty, just because I just want to hear somebody's voice and her voice, and I can't hear his. He's in boot camp, and I can't make a phone call there. So, man, I just miss him. But I know they're doing good, and that helps. So, that's week 8. Or not week 8. It's been a lot more than 8 weeks. That's episode 8. And if you're one of the few people who are watching this right now, and you are going through the same thing, and you want to reach out, you want to connect with me, and please do so. If you have any hints, tips, or help for me, I'm more than happy to listen to them, man. And maybe I can help you too. That's what it's all about. So